Hello. Got a puzzle by AFrayedKnot. Chasm Construction, so standard chaos construction. Regions can't touch each other orthogonally, but fine diagonally. And then these arrows, which each act as a separate independent thingamajiggy, are counting number of distinct digits, the direction that they point. And all of them contain digits, which makes sense. So let's fill out some of the small guys first of all. Which presumably will be the break-in. Especially that. Is that most of them? Yeah. So, I mean, that's always, and that's just, by the way, that's, I can't double click on those. Let's mark all these as being digits and regions and such. I assume it's 11 by 11, is it? 3, 6. Oh, 12 by 12. That's interesting. But anyway, that definitely contains a digit because one of these contains at least 2 distinct digits. And like if that didn't have a digit, then those two would be different. But that seems fine. And of course, as soon as you got orthogonal touching cells, they've got to be in the same region, which might be interesting. Especially if you could, like if that was a cell, if that was part of regions, right? Or even like if this is a 4, then they're all regions, and then this is massive and problematic because it's just way too big. So that might be interesting. If that's a 3, then it's not necessarily connected. But yeah, if this were connected, right, then 2, 3, 4, 5. But that looks like that could be a region, probably. Although, so yeah, so here's something interesting as well, because it's, I mean, it's not exactly negative constraint, but it's still one's looking up into here. So, like, that isn't allowed to be a region, because then both of these would be 2s. So if that were 3, it's not allowed to be connected. Because they're all different. As soon as any of these are filled, that increases. If this were 1, then it's just not. Then both of those would be empty. I'm assuming, by the way, that this feels like this got to be the break-in. Oh, this is also small, which I hadn't even noticed. So, oh, wait, 4, 3. That looks more likely. So if that's 3, that just breaks because that blues all of those connect stuff that's problematic. So then these two cells are the same, and therefore they're different. So that's not a region. And I mean, if this was 3 now, then all of that's true. Put that one in because that's starting to be more forced. I forgot that's so small because of this direction. There's a lot of suspicious 1, 2 stuff going on, isn't there? So if these two were connected, which I think they might have to be, then all that's connected, and therefore that's not a cell. If it's not connected, it's going to have to escape through here. Yeah, interestingly, that's always blue. Because if it's not, then this isn't allowed to escape like that, and that's not allowed to escape into here, because then that would be blue. Assuming that wasn't blue. And oh no, these two are different now, so that is 2 and 1. And now, if that was blue, then those two would be different because they're in the same region. Nice. That can't be blue for the same reason down here. That is a 2. That's now pink. That's now 3. That's now blue. That's pink. This has got to escape. Lovely. Those are both pink. That's got to grow. That's now no longer 3. Certainly can't be 5 anymore, so that is 4 and they're all blue. This is growing quicker than I thought. Go on a pencil mark all of that. Maybe. And you can actually be... One of those can be blue. They want to be. Which is interesting. Maybe. That's now 3, so then these are all blue. Oh, wow. That's cute. Like that. Also, that's not pink, that is blue. That's now maximized this region, hasn't it? So I will finish those pencil marks. That might be interesting at some point. This is at most a 4. In fact, wait, it just straight up has to be a 4, doesn't it? And also this is either 5 or 6, depending on if this is blue or not. Yeah, it's cool how that works out with lines, rows, and columns. Oh dear, that's not 1 or 3. Can that really be 4? That doesn't look like that would be allowed to be a big region, would it? Would it? Oh, it totally would. And if that were 2, it doesn't really say much, does it? Oh, don't forget up here as well. If that's 4, both of those are blue. That more problematic? No, that just looks quite likely. Interesting. Need to remember those two are the same. Yellow flash. This 5, 6 going up there. And at some point, stuff will start properly bouncing down into... Where does this get its 1? Does it have to get that 1? Not necessarily, surely. Oh, wow, look at this. I totally missed that. That's cool. 3's there. So exactly 2 of these are filled. And similarly along there, which might do something interesting, mightn't it? Yes. No, I already sort of looked at that being a 4. This guy? I mean, he can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't be 8 or 9, but... And surely 7 doesn't work, does it? No, because then that, like, grows into there. But... Oh, also 2 doesn't work, because then that would be 4. Which is kind of funky. But 4 would just about be happy. These 3s might help. Surely this is going to be part of that. There's no way that's not true. Is it always part of that 4? Or can it, like, squeeze around here? Yeah, it probably can, actually, can't it? It does need a 4. We have at most... at least 3 pinks in a row. That's quite big now. 1, 2, at least 5. But it could be whatever. If this were 6, then that's all connected. 1, 2... Ooh, 1, 2, 3... It would have to look like that if that's a 6. Is that anything wrong with that? Rocket's very up and personal in this one. Anyway, sorry. This, but unlikely. Ooh, this might actually do more than I thought, because that is already at most 6. And I doubt it could be 6. Oh no, it probably could. I was thinking these had to be special because they'd then be in the same region, but that just means they're different. Which is fine. I don't think I've... Oh yeah, I have, because this apparently can be 5 because of going across there. Most one of those. I was thinking I hadn't counted that correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Yeah, so it can be 7, because... Let's slow down a bit after that. First breaking, that's pink. The 1s. We're going to have 9 1s. Oh, what about 9 3s? Oh, of course, that's pink. That's therefore blue. So, I want to say that's not blue. Because now, then that's way too big. Now, can he attach here? Oh, this is now 5. Which doesn't really do much. Maybe. If that went 9, yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, he's always attached to that, no matter what. If, say, that was pink, then this would come up. Yeah, that's too much. So that's definitely blue. And now if that's blue, that's going to be problematic as well. So this is a new region and separate to that one. And this now attaches like that. And surely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I've done something wrong there. Hang on a moment. Where do I think that went wrong? That's all fine, isn't it? Actually, I'll just check that 5, yeah. Yeah. So, if that's blue... Oh, no, because it can do that, can't it? Yeah. So if that decided to be pink, then you've got a problem because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's not going to work. So kind of a bit of a dodgy proof there, sorry. Went off on... That was a bit of... do the wrong thing and then see that it breaks and then use that as your logic stuff. But it works. These to a difference, that's not a 4. Which is almost interesting about 4s in this region. 3 somewhere up here? Yeah. In fact, whoa. I can place that. That's just a 1, 2, 4 triple. Without a 4 here, so that's 3. This is now either 3 or 4. It's going to be 4. So that's not 4 either. And that breaks. What have I done now? It was going so well. Oh, whoa, look at that. Okay. Yet another make a silly mistake. And then see what you're going to actually do. So if that tried to be 4, then those two are different. So the only other option is that's 2, and then this is another yellow cell. Or it's just blank. I forget that these can just be blank. So those two are 4s, aren't they? 2, 1. That looks a little better. So yes, that's either blank or it's yellow. Which is interesting. Maybe. Those are both blue. So that's starting to grow a lot. That's definitely pink. Yeah, how many 3s have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to be 1 over here. That could still be quite big. So this is either yellow flash or pink. This cell is at least a 5. So I should be able to say something about these two. Yes, that one's got to be one bigger, hasn't it? So that can't be 9, that can't be 6. I think. There's a very high chance that's not true. Well, it looks true enough. This is maybe doing something at some point. Probably. They're all different, aren't they, from that 4? Starting to lose a track slightly of which ones I've sort of dealt with and which ones still need work. Yeah, that just seems fine. It would need a 3 there. Oh, whoa, it would need a 3 there, which breaks. So if that is 4, you get that as a region. That would be a 3, and then that doesn't work with the 4. Oh my god, I think it does. Because 3, 4. Nah, surely. Yeah, because the 4s just have to repeat up there. And then it's just not a problem. Which is kind of whack, but I think true. And therefore feels quite likely. Proof by it works just about, so it's likely to be the answer. That's sort of proof. It's at most of 5. I'm a bit worried now I've sort of realised more how this sort of thing works. I might have assumed some stuff at some point earlier in the solve. We shall see. I'll be kind of funky if that is a 9. If that were a 9, it breaks that cell. Oh no, wait, if that's 9, it just breaks because of the 3s. So that's interesting. If that's not 3, then at least one of these is pink. Because otherwise you get that region, and then that would need to be a 3. Where else? This could have either 1, 2, or 3 more filled. I mean, if that's blue, it's probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 7. But there. I mean, it probably can't be 7. Where do I need to be looking? Oh, this. If that's 4, right? There's got to be something here, hasn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this can be all hidden up here. I thought that might have to drop down to there. Maybe it can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I could count. Yeah, so it can still do that, can't it? There's no weird cells that it doesn't pick up, no. But they could also drop down there. But yeah, if this is 4, then that all connects. That's this region here. And you'd have to repeat 4s there. You get 4s along here. That would be 5 or 6. Depending. Like, all that would be pink. This would start to grow. There's either something obviously wrong with this, or it's the answer. As it tends to be. This 3. Sorry, I've got myself a little stuck again. And I mean, if that's 2, then at least one of those is pink. Which, what does that say? It's just writing about if that's pink. And that then Carousel is then trying to checkerboard stuff. Definitely not something you can do. Definitely a little stuck at present. Oh, like this cell? I hadn't even noticed that. If that's 9, surely you can't. I mean, that's not going to do much, but you can't fill up that many cells here, can you? So you'd be allowed to take out 2. Yeah, because the problem is you'd have to be taking out exactly 2 pinks out of that section of cells. Oh no, you can break them up. You do that. Heck. I was like, you can't. You always have a big region. You can just split them in half. Which, interestingly, would have to go there. Or, yeah, it would have to go there, wouldn't it? So again, is that just how it works? Maybe. And like, cells, these are 1, but ain't much. This guy's 3. Because he can, I mean, he could grab it from this row if he wanted to. If that's pink, comes down like that. That'll be 2. That could still be quite big. I mean, I've taken out a lot of the 3s on this side of the board. It's not a lot of 4s. Those 2 cells being these 2 cells. That help us? Probably not. So yeah, that could be yellow. If it were pink, then this cell is blue. That's always got to be blue, because if it's not, then this guy's a little trapped because he can't grab that. So if this was blue, that also breaks. Because again, this needs at least 2 more and it would hide both of those. So this is going to be coming out some direction over here, but need to be a bit careful that this 3 can't grow that much without picking up either of those. Maybe. At most 3 along this row, because I'm sort of hoping to trap some regions in place as well. Surely it's not, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That would be fine and dandy. This region needs a 1. But it could just grab 1 from there, couldn't it? Don't really see why not. Use your brain. What? Just what? I mean, if that's 6, then all that's filled, all that gets filled. Oops. That would get filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of those could be if they wanted to. That's not 1. Yeah, it's diagonal. If it was 2, so then that could be a 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, there's not really that many more. You could have at most 2 if you really wanted to on that diagonal. Is there a random reason why that can't be yellow? Because, I mean, if it's not yellow, you get a cell here. Oh, whoa. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he does take that, because he can't go down further because of these 3s. So if I can prove that's not yellow, then that would be a region. And what's the corollary of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be at least an 8. That would be 7 or 8. But that couldn't be 8. Does that region look like it couldn't work? Because I was sort of hoping that would. The trouble is, it doesn't really do anything with this 4 either. Like that being blue or that not being blue. This could just hide away down. Well, because that's 1 or 2. So you're gonna. I mean, if that was 1, and they're both pink, but this could come around like that if it wanted. Definitely a tricky point, the puzzle. Or more likely, I'm just missing something entirely obvious. Had 4 solves already. Oh, 3. I mean, this cell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the most of 7. And surely 7 doesn't work. Seven would do all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's not 7 at least. If it were 6, I'm sure that would have to be blue. Similarly, that doesn't work, does it? This guy needs exactly 2 up and down here. Maybe that is more interesting than I give it credit for. Because this... Yeah, and he just hide like that? No, because this would be a problem. Right, that's... Please don't be this clue. Oh my days, is it this clue? this one that gave me the 3s and then I ignored. Anyway, this 2. I mean, at least one of those is a digit. But that could be the same as that. At least one of those is a digit. That could be the same as that. Curses. Right, that's definitely done. Those 3 are all different, at least. Yeah, I don't really want to do this because it's a bit hard to mark them like that if I wanted to, but I don't really like that either. Use the brain. Did those extra brain cells actually do anything? Maybe. Hopefully. I mean, if those 2 were both blue, that's also fine. Because they just repeat that cell. At least one of these is blue. Yeah, so... what should we go for? Red. So at least one of each of these as a digit. Meaning we gotta have some repeats happening along there. And if like both of those, then those would be your 2 digits that are a thing. But is that really saying anything? And it's weird because even if that's 2, then those can be different. Four, but it's 4s. Hang on, is it because of that cell? Yeah. I should have seen that, shouldn't I? So if that's 4, then that would have to be 3 because of this region. And the reason that's problematic is you've got a 1, 2, you've got a 4, and you've got these. Oh no, but one of those is a 4. Yeah. No. You could have 4, just call it like a 7 or something. That'll be 4. That could be 2, that could be 2. Boo! Any more clues near the start that I've just ignored? Don't think so. So I mean, if that's 6, then that's filled, but how long has it been? 34 minutes. I feel like the last 20 has been not much. So apologies for that. 7's the max, isn't it? But there's so many things being allowed to be diagonal. Just that's fine. I mean, that couldn't be 4 anymore. That would be 2. But that doesn't imply all that much because and also I'm attempting to get rid of a 7, which is not exactly going to be the most helpful step. I don't really have to worry about, like, I was wondering if 2s in this row mattered at all, but no. I'll give it another 5. If I don't see anything, then I'll have to leave this. I mean, if that's pink, this comes down like that. That's now 4, 7. Then both. If that's pink, that's pink. They're the same color. And they're opposite colors. Wait, if that was blue. Yeah, then that's pink, isn't it? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's running very fast in its dream at the moment, I think. So yeah, so then that would have to be blue. So either those are both blue or those are both pink. And why can I not see? Sorry. If that's pink, that comes down like that. That's also pink. That just breaks. Well, I should have seen that a long time ago. That's therefore 4. Oh, my days. Right. So that's therefore is a 3, isn't it? Because of the 3s in this region. I couldn't remember why that was true. And now this sees exactly 3 digits. So it's going to see a 4, it's going to see a 1, 2, and it's going to see whatever's in here. So that's not allowed to be 3 anymore. But that could be 5 or 6 if that's what's repeating there. Well, that could be a 1. This is blue. I'll leave that for now because it's like what those could be. It's not 7 anymore, at least. I doubt that could be 6. And it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, probably. This is still 5 or 6. At least these 2 are in different regions, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. So what did that do? If anything. Yellow's down here, but that could still be yellow. 4 along here. I kind of wanted that to be a 2. That's got to be the next step, hasn't it? Or down here. Oh, and sorry, I was thinking that this could be the thing that repeats in there, but that's not allowed to be, is it? Because of this 4. So that, and that, those 2 are all different, is the point. Those 3 are triples, that has to be 2 and 2. Which 2 here makes that, whoa, hello, makes that all pink. Does that. At least I'm now using some of the stuff that I did before. He says, well then, coming to another grinding halt. That can still be 6. Oh, my days. 1, 2, 3, 4 regions so far. 5, that's probably different to that, isn't it? Yeah. 6. It's got to be a 7th somewhere down here. Interesting, it's got to be in the 8th and the 9th somewhere as all this grows, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this needs at most 1 more. Oh, this is yellow flash. So yellow flash is somewhere there. Yellow flash in this region. Go here if it wanted to. 5s. No 5s. Ah, that could be 5. Ooh. Don't forget about this and also that. Oh, also that, maybe? No, that's allowed to be blue. But that sells, I think it's going to be interesting, so we'll just mark that. Need to remember what this diagonal there is doing. But doing something. That's interestingly a full row. Also the ones there. Isn't this? Yeah, this is also a full row. Count your thingamajigs. There's a 7, there's an 8. 4, 6, and 9. That could still be a 4, annoyingly. 4, 1, 6, 9, 5, 8, or something like that. This grows. One of these are going to have to grow. I'm struggling to draw diagonals now, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I don't trust my counting anymore. It was the no 4s. I was hoping for another thingamajiggy, like a quad or something along there. Alas, not yet. At most, one of these two are 4, so... No, sorry, if that's blue, that's pink, is what I'm trying to say. At least one of those is pink. Would that be a pair of blues? Probably. If that tried to be 9, that's going to be an issue. Also, because it's not. Oh, dear Lord. Also, isn't that just straight up a 5? Because these two... No, hang on, what's my 8's doing? It's an 8 there. I was thinking for some reason those two had to be those two. That's not true because of the 8s. So yeah, this is 6 or 7. And it does sit somewhere there, of course, doesn't it? So, I could go, yeah, it could go in multiple places. In fact, it could go down here as well if it wanted. If we did go there, it would be 7. So that is something. That's not 5 anymore. So either these two are the same. Here's a revelation. Either these two are the same or they're different. Nice. It's like if that was 4, that would be blue. Probably fine. Sorry, I kind of suck at irregular scanning, so there might be some of this that takes some time. That's sort of interesting, maybe, the interactions between those two. Exactly one of these are blue. So if that was pink, then that's blue. But if that's blue, it's only if that had to be blue, but that can escape like this. Could even join onto here still, if it wanted to. That is allowed. Exactly 2 of these are blue. Exactly 2 of those. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to I mean, these two cells are exactly those two cells. So what does that mean? Somewhere here. I'd love to know where this region finished. And I probably do at this point, but if that was 6, it feels like, yeah, because, oh no, because of the 4 here. So that could be 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've highlighted that one right because what goes on along here, haven't I? Are there any other regions that are just trapped that I'm ignoring again? Well, I can immediately see. Two, three, four, not 9. Yellow. Oh, yellow. Yeah, yellows go. Yellows go somewhere there. Don't really want to do that because it's like either one is yellow. I mean, if orange wasn't 8. One of those looks like a 4 according to what I've put in there, but I don't think that's true. I think that's just bad. There's a 4 in that region. I'm slowing down, I think. So yellow is 7. So 7s are here. That looks like a quad, isn't it? Yeah. 4 and 7. So this is an interesting cell, maybe. 6 and 9's there. So these guys, there's at least, oh, there's exactly 5 of those that are filled. So exactly 5 of these, exactly 3 out of 4 of those. So you do have the thing of this has to be broken. Oh, it could break like that as well. I forget about that. I was thinking it had to be broken horizontally. But alas, that's not a 4. If that were a 3, right, then that would be your triple. Meaning that would go somewhere there, as would that, but those two could be the same. Are we struggling to put a 3 along here, maybe? I don't think so. I think that's fine. This cell, I was just wondering about marking it because it's like to do with all this malarkey. 7s can still hide basically wherever they want. Bah. Still be an 8, doesn't have to be. If that's blue, like if that's 4. Surely I should just be able to say something about this. Maybe. A bit of luck. Sorry, my mind just went completely blank. Right, let's think about these region stuff. And if either of these two top cells are pink, then you could be like that. No, you can't, because then that grows too much. So if either of these are pink, obviously both of them can't be pink, then you're going to have at least one of these being pink. I think it breaks basically if either of those are pink. Both can't be pink, so one would be pink. And you can't like, you can't, no, because one of these would be blue. If like any of this stuff is pink. It's the only way that does work, if that's pink and then that breaks because of that. So they're both blue and they're both pink. That comes down, that grows like that. So I mean, these two have to be like, if that was pink, that's gonna break, isn't it? That's way too big. Yeah, that's definitely blue. That's pink. Twos, threes along here. This little 4. This, if this was pink, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that doesn't work, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, could you grow like that? I can't believe that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it has to be like that, doesn't it? Sorry. So 2 is somewhere there. Anything else that's interesting? That's a 1, 5, 8. With it as well. That makes a triple, like a quad there, doesn't it? I see. 6, 7, 9. How many regions we've got? 1, 2, 3, 5. And still can't really say anything about this little 2 diagonal. I'm gonna let's get rid of the flashy colours for now. I don't think they're doing much as they are. This could still be a 2 or a 4. Yeah, how many we got? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 7th. There's an 8th. There's a 9th. Right, I might start to make these ones certain colours. They definitely can't be attached. No, that's got 6 already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and these are my last ones. So that one's going to be green. This one could be orange, could be green. Could it? Whoops. I'll wake him up. So yeah, so it could happily be orange. Could it be green? Yeah, something like that. Weird shape. And then orange would escape down here. This chap still needs his last guy. Oh, these 7s are still need sorting out, don't they? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can't be pin cross. Those are both region. So that's going to be an orange cell. Neither that's orange or that's yellow. And similarly, 1, 2, 3. You need 4 of these. That can't be not filled. Could it look like that? No, because that just traps yellow in, doesn't it? So that's definitely filled. How about yellow dropping down to there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yellow could do that. No, because then it breaks that, doesn't it? So that's got to be filled. So if that was orange, those could both be yellow. Those could both be orange. Are we starting to struggle to get this that high? If that's the end. Maybe. Oh, of course, that can't be 6 because of that region there. Every little helps. Just thinking about 7s in here. Got this. I think I will circle stuff that I need to be aware of what it's doing still. I mean, potentially that one. And of course this 4, which I'd sort of forgotten about as well. Is there something interesting here? Not really, because so much of that could all just be the same. The 3's here, that's yellow. So, I mean, if so that grows 1 more. Those are both orange, therefore that's yellow. Exactly one of these 3 is yellow. At least one of these is orange. Does that help? Can you still get to here as orange? Yeah, you could do that. Or, I mean, you could do that if you wanted. For a bit of fun. And you can still staircase your way down to green, can't you? And then orange just floats off down here. Yeah. Various ways that would work at the moment. Maybe the 3s. So I need a 3 in green and I need a 3 in orange, but that's all fine to do. Similarly with 4s. 4s are a bit more restricted. Oh, this cell as well. Ah. That's another one I need to remember to look at. Because this thing can't be a 1. But it could be a 2 and it could be a 5 or 8 if it repeats there. It's 5, 8, it does that. All seems fine. The 2 up there. Six, but that. Yeah. There probably is some irregular tricks I can do. Still need to go back and do T-Rex's irregular lessons. Oh, this little guy. Does he mean anything at this point? Oh, 1 lines. There we go. Oh no, I think I preferred it like that. 5 makes both of those pink. Doesn't really mean much. That's blue, that's 6. So yeah, so I was just like, if that was yellow, then that would be orange. So you can have repeats there. This can't be a 1, can it? Because it's got 2 and 7 on it. So if that's 4, that's 2. I was just realizing this could staircase like that sort of stuff to give. Not that orange needs any particular space down here. Orange takes at most 3 of those, yes. Well, that's certainly not orange, is it? Yellow pair of oranges. Sorry, because I again assume I'm missing. Like, like I spent 20 minutes up here. Assume I'm being a bit dim. Maybe let's make sure I have used my clues like this. The fact that that's not 3 or 7. And those two are different. Those are basically done. That's done. This 1 is done. This 2 I need to be careful about, but I can't see it helping yet. The 5, 4, 1. This 3. So the 3 along here, right? If that was yellow, that's orange. That's fine, I think. There's 2 of those two. Just doesn't really look anywhere. These 3 cells are those 3 cells. Hang on a minute. If that... Oh, 5's here. Sorry. I mean, is that going to help us out? Maybe? Hopefully. 8's not there. 8's there. Oh, one of these is an 8. I really hope that would be a 6-9 pair. So that might be where that grinds to a halt. That can't be 2, though, look. So that's got to be pink. Because it sees 5s and 7s. I should probably... Oh, no, that's not 6s. That's 8s. That confused me. Now this... Yeah... No? Why can that still be a 6? There. I mean, if that's 3, those 3 are the same, but I can't see anything wrong with that. Ridiculous. Very confusing. That could be 5 or whatever. This guy I'd sort of also forgotten about. Yeah. Because green's going to drop down here, right? It wasn't even one of the ones I'd circled. Right, neither of those can be yellow. That's the last cell of yellow. That's the last cell of blue. Exactly one of these is green. And it's going to have like a little tail somewhere. Which might on it. Doesn't that mean that can't... Wait, how was that ever? Yeah, it can do that, can't it? Yeah. So these are both orange. Which certainly means something, I'm sure. What's the what? So I feel like my intuition on this one, I cannot trust. So that was ended up being true. So there's a little 5-7 pair. I thought I knew something about that. Yeah, I mean that can't be a 3 anymore. So these are going to be very interesting. Because we've got 3 things so far. So either they're all different or one of them repeats. Which is kind of whack. Those 2 are at least different, but... Oh, so if that were 2, then both of those are 5s. That'll be from 5, 6, 8, 9. Probably. Exactly one of these are green, so they're both pink. This guy, that's got to be a 4, that's got to be a 5, that's got to be a 7. There we go. That's not 2, 5, or 7. So I don't think this can be... You know, what was I looking at? Looking at this diagonal, wasn't I? Don't know why, though. Why was I trying to look at that? I genuinely have no idea. I am losing the plot. Yeah, I think I just missed when I selected the diagonal earlier. This is a 5. 1, 2, 5, triple. So I mean, if that was green, that would be 6. It's orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Orange would do that, which is problematic because of this, isn't it? Because green isn't reaching down there. So that is green. Nice. That's all green. One of those is green. Pink all of this. Pink that. Pink all of that. Pink all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely grabbing that. Grabbing exactly one of those 2. Awesome. Let's just blue all those as well. So that is a 6. These are all different. So let's start doing a bit of this because... Actually, I wanted to highlight it some blue. Slightly. It's all falling apart. Because I thought that cell was more interesting than it actually is. Those 2 cells are those 2 cells are these. Where's green? Green could go there though. I'll have to come back to that at some point, I think. 4s and 2s. So that's nice because now these 2 cells are the same. Doesn't really help. Except, right. Now we'll get rid of that colour in. These 2 cells are the same. And so I know green goes somewhere there. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still on the go slow. So that's either dark green, which would be nice because that puts dark green there. Makes that dark blue. Let's do that, even though I don't really want to. And I'll do it with this one as well. Because that one can't be pink. That's either 2, 4, 5, 6, or 9. It's not 2. It's not 4 either. So we get some more stuff that are the same, like those two cells are now the same. And they're not 6s. And that's not a 6 either. We get a 5, 9 pair. 6, 8. 6, 8 there. You're not going to give us anything more with that? That's no longer 9. That's no longer 9. This cell I need to be aware of. That one's done at that point. This one, yeah, is sort of doing interesting things. This is also a 5, 9. So, I mean, if those were 9s, they would then go up here and there. There's a 5, 9 pair. There's a 9. So there's a 9, 9, 6. That's not 9 looking down here. That is 9 there. That is 9 there. So these are all 9s and 5s and whatnot. I'm just going to get rid of that colouring again. Might make it easier to see. Yes, I should be able to. Let's now do that because I know that these two are different. And I think I know something about this diagonal, don't I? Yeah, that's dark green. Dark pink there. Nines in this region. Probably have a lot of options. Well, 4s though. There's a 4. It's not 6. 6 is somewhere there. No, that could be 6. It's not 7 though. 7's somewhere here. No, 7's going to go there. Hey. These two are different. Ooh, hang on a minute. This guy. So that has to be a 9, 5. Also because of that. So that's either 6, 7, or 9. Either those two are the same or that's a 9. That guy's basically done with the colouring that we've got. So that looks across to here. 6 is now R there, so that's 9 and 6. 5 somewhere here. What's this cell? Something, not a 5. These guys. Cell of various options. Or do I need to make sure I look at this diagonal? So you've got a 2, you've got a 1, and you've got dark green. So that's got exactly 3 things that it's seeing. If that were 6, whoa, that, yeah, because that's either dark green or 1. That's cool. So that's still exactly 3 things. So if that was 1, then this would be a new cell. I don't know. Let's just pencil mark this and see if I see something. Maybe not. These two are different. Or am I just not seeing this diagonal? That has to be a 2, doesn't it? Yes. 2, 1, 5. 5, 6, 8, and 9. That's not 5 either. That's not a 1. It's not, whoa, that's not a 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. 4s in this region? Yes, they do have to go there, don't they? 2s go here, and that's how the region's sorted. See it sorted. Nice. It's like a 9, probably. 6s and 8s. 3s and 7s. Or 1-8 pair. There's a 6. That looks like a 6. Whoa, we've finally got them. 8s, 1s, and 5s. It's a bit worrying. I can't see an arrow that looks this way. Yeah. Oh. What have I done there? That's... No, because I've got 2 6s here. No. Oh, Joe, what have you done, lad? Okay. 5 and 1. Corridor 3. Decided 4 had to go up there, didn't I? Then I said, where's 2 in the region? It's got to go here. So that cell could be a 3, 7, or 8. Yeah. I thought that 9 went there. That looks okay. Have I just pencil marked that cell? Yeah, that could be a 5. Why did I take a 5 out here? When did I pencil mark that? I feel like that was a long time ago. No, it's because of the 2 diagonal. That can't be a 5. So I think I'm still happy there. Apparently that's not correct. That's also not correct. Oh. This cell could be a 4. So it's probably that's not correct. Okay, that cell can be a 4. That's my problem. So these are 6s, these are 6s. Let's go to a 6 from there. And what else do I want to say? I think 2s still do have to go there, don't they? But 4s have a couple of options. That could still be a 9. 6s go somewhere down here. Yeah, I now want to be like, this can't be a 4 because of this massive long thing that I looked at. That I managed to make it break. Not what you should try and do here. If that's 8, that's also 8. Which don't mean much. Find somewhere there. 3s. Various options. What am I meant to see here? I mean, that's not really going to do much because there's so little that you can take out of these cells, isn't there? That can't be a 5. Hmm. 5 X-Wing stuff, maybe? No, I think so. That 2, I'm not worried about at that point. It's 3, that's all fine. 4 coming up. Sees 1, 2, dark green, and then a bonus thing out of these cells. If I don't see anything else in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to use my little... Wait, let me just see if I can see why it's problematic. 4 there puts 9 here, but 6, 8 puts 3, which breaks No, it puts 3 there. So it's definitely pushing my luck. 1 with a 7-8 pair, which breaks that. Ooh. That's a bit. Surely I can find a shorter. Yeah, if that's 8 and 3, then that's 3. Eight, 3, 3. Eight, 3, 3, 7. Hmm. 4, 4, 9, 6. How many steps do I have to do it to take it? 4, 9. 4, 9, 6, 8, 3. Can't even remember what I broke now. 4, 9, 6, 8, 3. Put 3 and 8, and then there's no space for 1. Yeah, that'll do. Sorry. Finishing the puzzle like this, it's a bit. In fact, that's not even going to do anything because it only gives you a 4 here. So I get for taking those sort of steps. The hell have I got to see to finish this? That's a 9. Well, that's a little easier, isn't it? That's what I should have done, and then I don't have to use my 4 nonsense. But again, it still doesn't do much. At least that's now tidied up. That's all tidy, that's all fine. So, 1s. Not helpful. 6s, 1, 6, 8, 3. No, because there's not enough pink cells in these columns to force anything, weirdly. That's done. It's done. So, I mean, if that was 8, then that would be 8. So that caused problems. That's 8's there, makes that a 7. 3, 1. That would be how it would work, because that would be 5. Weird. Why can't I finish this puzzle? That's done. That's done. That's done. That's okay. Oh, that was no, I think I had removed what I needed to from there at the start already. 8s and 2s. 3s along there, 7s. So presumably it's got to be this 4 diagonal, hasn't it? Just can't see it being anything else. That diagonal is done. Yeah. So it's got to be some sort of interaction between this 3 and this 4. So that's either 1 or green. Oh, pink in this box, right? Could go down here. Or it goes there. Box region. Close enough. So if pink was 8, it could go here. Anyway. So this sees 1 dark green and 2. And so if that was 1, that would work with 5 or pink here. should be fine. Can't say what color that is, can I? Don't think so, no. There's nothing happening here, is there? No. That's not a 7. 7 somewhere here. So, I mean, if that was 5, then that's your last options. That's not pink. Doesn't really help. So I think it's got to be something to do with this, hasn't it? 8 there. Means dark green is 8. So that would be a 1. That would be a 5. Eight and 5 and 1, I think. No. Wouldn't that be an 8? Yeah, because if this is 8, therefore that's 8. And that's a 6. No, it's a 1. So we've got 1s, 2s, and 8s. So that wouldn't be 8. That would have to be 8. At that point, that would be 8. 1, 6, 5. You get a 7, you get a 3. So one of those two is a 3. The 1 here, that'll be 5. 8 and 5. But I don't have to worry about 5s repeating on the line. So that's probably all okay. So otherwise, this is 3, that's 1. That's 6. That's never 8. That's something. If that's 8, and it doesn't, because it doesn't repeat. If that's 3, you get a 3 up here. You get a 7, 8 pair with a 1, and you get a 6, 8, 1, 5. So if that's, what am I trying to say? If that's 3, that's 1. That's a 6, 8 thing with green, pink. So if that's green and pink, then that's got to be pink. So in the case where that's 3, that's a blue, that's a pink 6, 8. 3, pink 6, 8. With, and then that would be a 6, 8 there, which put 5 there, 5 there. So 3, 5, 6, 8 pair. That's a 1, 7. That's a 1. That all looks like that works. Feels like there's got to be another arrow that I'm just ignoring. Or more likely, I'm just being a bit slow on some of this. 3 puts a 6, 8 pair there. Puts a 7, 5, 5, 1, 3, 1. 1's there. This is all correct, isn't it? Not, haven't done something dim again and then ignored it, have I? Hmm. 7 and 7. Yeah, that's fine. Getting close to just putting it in. to see what the hell is happening. Because as soon as that's a 6-8 pair, 3, 5, then that doesn't really have any. Wait, sorry, 3, 3, 3, 1, but that's a 1, 5 either way round. And that doesn't really have any influence on, like, that could happily flip. So therefore, because that would be a 6-8. It generally just looks like I'm going to have a pattern. I'm sorry, I'm just going to put this in and stare at it and try and work out where the hell I can't see. 6, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8. That's therefore 5, 5, 1. Because what I'm struggling to see is this correct, by the way? I've got 2. How long has that 7 been there? Joan. Sorry. 7 here, apparently. So that rules out that being a 3, because of the whole stuff going on here. That is an 8. Makes those 8, 6, and 6, and 6. 8's there, 8's and 8's. 1, 6 pair, 5, 8. 7's there. Let's tidy some of that up. Because I can't see what else I'm going to do. 1's there, 6 is somewhere there. Gets rid of a 6 from here. That is a 6 still. There's a 3, 1, 8. It's going to be this to finish us off, isn't it? So you got 1s, 8s, 2s, and therefore you need a 5. Nice. Hour and a half. Very good puzzle. Very tricky. I definitely completely butchered the solve, so apologies for that. But we made it through with some very dodgy logic and some very blind cells. Blind moments. It's going for. Yeah, it probably had path smoother solve path than what I was on earth I was doing. Who knows? But yeah, thank you for the puzzle. Thanks for watching. Chat to you all sometime later.